Oh hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about Shakeology. Conveniently while I'm drinking it, I want to explain it to you. I want to debunk the myths. Is Shakeology just a protein powder? Is it just a meal replacement shake? And no, it's not. Have you seen the labels on those before? They're not good. Check them out next time, turn them over, read the back. It's not good. We just make the assumption based off of what we know that that's what it is. When I first heard about Shakeology from my now coach, I was like, well, I eat pretty healthy. Except for when we go out to dinner. I don't really eat a lot of sugar, except just like my nightly bowl of ice cream usually, nothing out of the normal, or, my chocolate mix. I don't just go out and eat fast food, except for when we go to, Chick-fil-A. And obviously, if you go to Chick-fil-A, you're going to order a sandwich and fries. And then if you have the sandwich and fries, you have Diet Dr. Pepper, but only because it comes with it. Other than that, I eat really healthy. I don't know that I really need Shakeology. And Shakeology simply came in the discounted package that I ordered. So I was like, okay, well, I could always be better. Okay, so that was my thought. I was like, I'll try it. It comes to me. I got the chocolate. I've been drinking it now for almost a year and a half. It's got a whey protein. If you don't like chocolate, there's strawberry, there's vanilla, there's greenberry, which is also one of my favorites. It's kind of earthy though, a little bit like fruity tang to it. Delicious. It's like Fruity Pebbles for adults. You have options. You can customize your experience. You see that there are all these good ingredients, but let me just break it down for you real quick because I needed it broken down for me. Phytonutrients. Well, that is basically nutrients derived from plants, okay? You've also got your probiotics, which we all know probiotics are the bacteria in our gut, the good bacteria in our gut that eats all of the bad, icky bacteria in our gut. In our digestive system, that is where 90% of serotonin is made, okay? In your belly. In your gut. Okay, so serotonin is that happy hormone. And then you've got serotonin going on in here. So you've got happy gut equals happy person. If you're abnormally cheerful, it could be because of your Shakeology, just something to think about. So in addition to the probiotic, there's also a prebiotic. And the prebiotic is because your probiotic is gonna need maybe something else to munch on besides just the bad bacteria. So we're gonna throw it a bone, we're gonna give it some prebiotic. Okay, so in case you're wondering, prebiotic, probiotic, Y2. One of the other awesome things in Shakeology that people don't realize takes it to the next level is something called adaptogen herbs. Okay, so what are adaptogen herbs? It's a little confusing, but when I heard it broken down like this, it really made sense to me. Okay, so adaptogens make a difference for us because we're adults. We have adult stressors in our life. We work hard, we multitask, we've got a lot going on. We're just prone to stress. Stress in our bodies manifests itself in different areas. So you may think of your adrenals or your thyroid or whatnot. So we should just help our body out, and Shakeology helps us do that. So basically, when we consume these adaptogens, which are earthy substances like mushrooms and herbs and plant goodness, it basically finds those hot spots in our body that is experiencing that stress, and it just kind of cools it down a little bit and helps our bodies find that peaceful, hippie, homeostasis flow. Okay, so adaptogens help us feel less fatigued. And adaptogens are linked to longevity, which means that when you're having that happy, healthy gut going on, that you've got your adaptogens that are hooking you up too, and you're going to feel happy, healthier longer. Okay, so that's where those really work together. You're not going to see that in a protein shake. In fact, you're probably going to see a lot of gross chemicals and stuff in there, or super weird sweeteners. And your meal replacement shakes are just not going to have all that in there either. Put that in your crock pot and let it simmer for a little while. just like a small part of what's going on in here and now in here. Okay, so let me explain to you why I choose to drink it every day. My hair, well, this is just the quick, convenient version of me fixing it for you guys, but my hair is healthier. My skin is clearer, more consistent. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes we're all gonna have flare-ups. I mean, we're just human, but my skin is healthier. I have fewer migraines now, and yeah, a lot of that is because of Shakeology, but a lot of it is because Shakeology, tasting like a delicious milkshake, which is another reason to drink it in itself, helps me cut back on all the yucky sweet stuff that I was eating before. So Shakeology has replaced those things like my grande skinny iced caramel macchiato upside down, okay, which was like $5. Gave up my just ever so slight sugar addiction at night, which manifested itself in a bowl of ice cream or frozen yogurt to make me feel better, which usually had just as much sugar, or chocolate. I don't have like that just overpowering hankering for it anymore that I can't just replace with this awesome shake that does taste like a milkshake. That's why I drink it every day. It's helped me get rid of like that empty snacking too. Okay, so I have small meals throughout the day, several of them, but I'm not doing like that empty snacking thing anymore. Like, it's less of just mindlessly going in the pantry and like, you know, grabbing chips that I never would put in there. Nate would. But anyway, so there's so many reasons to drink it every day. That's why I drink it every day. Shakeology, it's replaced a lot for me food-wise. Also, I used to have, no kidding, like a pill box of different vitamins that I would take every day. And it was like 8 different vitamins. And most days I did remember to take it. I would get kind of like nauseated and had to like time it with a meal, but I didn't want to time it with something hot because then the fish oil that I was taking would make me like, speaking of fish, speaking of mermaids, it would make me like burp up this nasty like fish oil smell, which was not cute. It replaces prebiotic. I don't go to the doctor much anymore. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with healthcare. Like, one of my best friends is going to be a doctor. That stuff is super important. But I'm not wasting co-pays going to the doctor anymore because I'm getting sick with a common cold, forgetting to take vitamin C and protect myself from, germs because I have a weak immune system. It makes sense for me to drink it every day. It's like this transformation has taken place, and I just want to like keep that up. I just want to like keep that ball rolling. So you've got like fruits, and you've got veggies, and you've got herbs and mushrooms and stuff that are still considered raw because it's dried at such a low temperature that those whole foods are still considered raw whole foods. So you're not getting like chemically stuff. You're not getting artificially manufactured vitamins that's on some other stuff. Like, you're getting the real deal. This is like money well spent. It's like paying me back almost to drink it. Just keep that in mind when you're looking at all of your options out there. Just check the labels. I mean, I know I've given you a lot to think about here, but it's worth it. What we put in our body every day, it matters. There are consequences, good ones and bad ones, from what we ingest. I want to make sure that you have all of your information. You avoid gross things like, soy, like sucralose, like xanthan gum, things that are commonly found in, things that are comparable on the market to Shakeology. Although I don't really think that anything can hold its weight against Shakeology. I'm a believer, okay? I know that when I pick up that glass, I'm not going to get, fillers and just, weird like oils, believe it or not, that's in stuff. I'm getting raw, whole foods. Don't just trust me, there's so many resources online where you can compare and contrast and check things out. So make the decision for yourself. There are things I would love to share with you about Shakeology, but I'm talking a lot right now, so I'm just gonna slow it down. We're gonna call this quits. But if you want to know more about cost, which I hope you know now why it's just worth every penny. If you want to know about cost, I want to share more with you. If you want to know more about how Shakeology saves me money on my groceries. I'd love to share that with you. So if you want to know more, I'm an open book. But I hope that this answers some of your questions about Shakeology and explains to you what it is and why it's worth it and what all the hype is about, so that when you see pictures of people that are like happy Shakeology drinkers, or maybe like them and their dogs get so excited when this gets delivered to their door this morning. Well, it's just me. My dogs just don't like it when people ring the doorbell. But if you want to know why, like, this is why. Okay, so it's worth it. And if you want to try it or you want to learn more, make sure that you reach out and we talk, okay?